Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to episode 6 from Just Another Average Stacker. It's going to be kind of a year-end recap of a little bit of why I got into stacking, what I accumulated, what my goals were for 2018, where we go from here into 2019, and to get a little feedback from what you think. From my first video that I put out, I had got into posting the videos after I had gotten into stacking a little bit of silver, and at that point in time I had 85 ounces of silver. I started at the beginning of September of 2018 due to how cheap silver had gotten, and decided I was going to go ahead and start accumulating some. And my very first purchase was a few 10 ounce or 1 ounce rounds from JM Bullion, and then I got a roll of Eagles, and you have to go back and kind of look at that first video. I don't want to rehash everything, but at that point in time I had 85 ounces. That was a couple of weeks ago, and my goal was to finish out the year with 100 ounces. And since then I picked up 10 ounces of the Provident Metals spot price deal of the Prospector rounds, and picked up another tube of American Eagles, plus 15 to fill up that one tube that was partially, only had 5 in it initially. So we're finishing out the year with 130 ounces. We've got 80 of the American Silver Eagles, and I have 10, 20, 30, 40 of generic rounds, and a 10 ounce bar. As you can see, my real base is my Eagles, and that's probably what will stay going forward. I just think that overall it's something that you can't go wrong with. And yes, you pay a higher premium, but it's really not that much of a big difference in price. And down the road, depending on the situation, it could be a good decision or it could be a slightly not as profitable decision, just depending on who I end up selling to, if I end up selling at all. So as we close out the year, I'm very proud to say that we met our yearly goal of 100 ounces, and wanted to talk a little bit of the 2019 goals. Been really thinking about this, about what kind of a stacker do I want to be, what type of silver do I want to accumulate, and really what my overall goals are. My overall goals is, in 25 years, is to have $100,000 worth of precious metals in both silver and gold. And to accomplish that, I kind of broke some things down, and based upon silver being $20 an ounce, which in 25 years I hope it's a lot higher than that, but I think that's a conservative mark. I would need 5,000 ounces of silver to meet that $100,000 goal. And as you can tell, this is going to be a very long-term project for me. In 25 years, that puts me, I'm in my late 40s. We'll just stay there with that. So that'll put me in my early 70s, which I think will be a great time to either just put it away for grandchildren, children, whoever may be in my family to carry down to, or use it for supplementing my retirement income. So to get to that, what I've kind of come up with is a plan to accumulate 20 ounces of silver per month, as well as 1 ounce of gold per year. And I'm really not sure how I'm going to go about that portion of it. The 20 ounces per month, I'll just kind of look for opportunities to purchase. Keep an eye out for eBay deals. Keep an eye out for drops in spot price, etc. but it's going to pretty much be mostly Silver Eagles. I may pick up some rounds here and there, but it's going to be mostly Eagles. And then I'm really not sure how I'm going to go about the gold aspect. I don't know. I really don't like personally the idea of the 10th ounce gold Eagles. And it will be Eagles, gold Eagles. That's a given for me. I just want that security. And it will most likely not be purchased on eBay. Just too much of a risk there that I'm not quite willing to take those chances just yet. Unless it happens to be a really good coupon or an eBucks deal, eBay Bucks, where I can get it through Modern Coin Mart or AppMex or one of the larger dealers. I just personally, I'm not at the point of doing individual transactions. Just not in that comfort yet. But the 10th ounce, I just think that the premiums just end up being way too high on the gold. Similar to buying fractional silver. I just don't think it's worth it. I think it's better to save up some additional funds and to get the larger size coin. And that may be quarter ounce, maybe half ounce. Maybe I'll save up all year long and buy 1 ounce. Maybe I'll front and do a 1 ounce at the beginning of the year. I don't know. I really haven't decided that yet. I'd love some feedback on that. Please leave me some comments on what your thoughts are for gold accumulation, with the idea of looking at 1 ounce for the year. And I'm not made of money, as I've mentioned in the past. I'm just an average guy, just like most of you watching, that just want to preserve some of the wealth that I'm earning now. And I think it's probably going to end up being quarter ounces, once a quarter. And I may substitute, instead of buying a tube of 20 Eagles, I'll throw in a quarter ounce of gold and then break up and do 25 ounces for the next few months. Something along those lines, so that I can really try and keep that roughly same monthly savings going in from a fiat dollar aspect. So hopefully this time next year we will see another 240 ounces of silver as well as an ounce of gold, and maybe we'll end up blowing that away. We beat our goal this year by 30%. I truly do not anticipate beating 2019's goal by 30%. While it would be nice, I do like to live with my wife. We enjoy going out to dinner. We enjoy nicer things in general. And we enjoy spending quality time together outside of the home. So we do spend a fair amount of money entertaining outside. And I do not want to cut that off. This is not about how cheap can we live our lives for me, and how much silver can I accumulate, how much gold can I accumulate. This is a side project for me right now. So let me know. Tell me what your thoughts are. Should I go with 20 ounces a month and then throw a quarter ounce every third month to get my 1 ounce goal? Or should I do 23 or 26 ounces a month for 2 months, then skip a month and get that quarter ounce of gold, so that I end up with the 60 ounces per quarter of silver? I don't know. I'm just kind of tossing some ideas out there. And I would just like to say hello to everybody out there. If you're just getting into this, I'm looking forward to providing some quality content. I hope you're enjoying this one. And I look forward to sharing some of my experiences as I learn this. This is all new to me. Again, this has only been for 4 months for me. And I think we're off to a good start. And I'm really looking forward to a nice 2019. And who knows, maybe we'll get into some constitutional silver. But at this point, we're going to be focusing with this. So anyhow, you all have a wonderful evening. I hope you had a very Merry Christmas, and I hope you have a safe and happy New Year. This is Jaws signing out for tonight, wishing you well.